Hey y'all, I am back with another video. Hey, hey y'all, welcome back to yet another video. If you are new, my name is Avrel and this is Home with the Naturally Stuff. Hey y'all, what is up, beautiful kings and queens? My name is Avrel, as I said, and welcome to the first episode of Content Creator Talk. Say that 3 times fast. I'm going ahead and incorporating this topic into my channel. I cannot be the only one that's trying to start and build my brand in regards to my YouTube channel, my Instagram handle, as well as my TikTok handle. I mean, some people got Twitter, some people got Pinterest, some people got Facebook, all of that. Big shouts out to all the nano influencers, regular influencers, all the influencers. Big shouts out to all the content creators, small YouTubers, small influencers, whatever you may title yourself to be. Shout out to you guys that is trying to build your brand to basically get it to where you would like it. I'm here with you. So in today's video, I just wanted to go ahead and say a few things in which I'm learning as I'm building my brand. I'm not perfect. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. I feel as though this form of business is something that we're always going to learn as time goes on. You're never going to know too much. You're never going to know it all, but it's as you go, you will learn. And I'm the type of person that wants to share that with you guys. And basically, maybe me sharing, you can share with me in the comments and I can learn something from you. But I know it's not hard. I know it's not easy. I know sometimes it's much easier to give up. I know sometimes it's probably like, you know what, to hell with this YouTube channel. I'm here. I'm there with you. But I wanted to go ahead and incorporate some type of segment that can be that push for you guys, because I know sometimes I need it. So in today's video, that's what we're going to talk about. It's going to be a really quick video. I will try to do this probably at least once a month, tops once every 2 months, because I want to have a good amount of information in order to share with you. I don't want it to be repetitive and just something I said before, but something that I can actually show and teach you, whether that's in regards to software that I use and things of that sort. Because this is a new episode and the first episode in regards to this content creator talk, I'm gonna go ahead and just basically talk to you guys today, okay? It's gonna be really, really quick. On the camera right now, I look a little orange. I don't know why, but hopefully when I'm editing this video, I do not look as orange as I think I look right now, okay? So, let's get right into it. Okay, so I did record this video already, and it was horrible because I kept going off topic and I was kind of like trying to touch on everything at one time instead of understanding that I can just do it in episodes, Avrel, like, hello. So that's why I'm recording it right now. And if you're seeing this video, the video went okay. All right, so let's get right into it. I went ahead and put some notes in my phone just to kind of help me to stay on topic and basically touch on the things that right now I feel that is important for me. You may be at a different level in your YouTube career / Instagram content creator, inspiration. I'm not sure. It's so many different titles, and I prefer to just be called a content creator because I feel like it's more of a general title that you can touch on all aspects. When you just say YouTuber, no, not even YouTuber. If you just say, yeah, I feel like YouTuber is just like for YouTube, right? YouTube. But if I'm trying to basically build all around, then I'm a content creator because I'm making content for all handles. So I prefer content creator. I prefer nano influencer. I will go ahead and basically input the things I Googled and came up with in regards to what a nano influencer is, what a mega influencer is, and so on and so forth. You'll see it here in the box right here. So yes, so the first thing I wanted to get into is, what is your why? Why YouTube? What is your goal? Basically, what is your niche? Okay, so this was a huge question of mine when I started my YouTube. I started my YouTube originally 9 years ago, y'all. 9 years ago. So as I said, you need to know your why. I feel as though knowing the why of why you want to start your YouTube or your Instagram. Are you trying to influence people? Are you doing it as a safe haven for yourself? What is your purpose? What are you trying to portray? What are you trying to tell the world on your channel? I think once that question is answered, that is the most important thing for you. If society doesn't open up to what your reason is right away, that's fine. That's fine. But being true to yourself, doing something that you want to do and pursue what you want to do, because we only live once, okay, is all that should matter. And that's what I had to learn the hard way. I didn't start YouTube to try to make money on the side. Extra money would always be good, but that was not my initial reason as to starting YouTube at all. Not a reason at all. So that wasn't it. My thing was I just enjoyed being in front of a camera. I enjoyed conversing, and I enjoyed sharing what I know with others. And the way in doing so was being on YouTube. So what is your niche? What is your why? And once you can answer that, then everything can fall into place. Next point. So the next point I went ahead and wrote down was to be authentic and transparent. Okay, to me, doing and being true to yourself is A1. I mean, your channel may not be at the 10,000, at the 12,000, at the 50,000, 100,000 when you want. However, if you're true to yourself, which I try to be in all my videos, you know what I'm saying? I might not get the views. I enjoy vlogging, for example. I really enjoy it. I enjoy editing it. It's not as, I'm not gonna say editing a hair video is boring, but I feel like it's always the same thing because I'm a wash and go type of girl. And I feel like if you're gonna keep seeing the same hairstyle just with different products, it kind of can get boring. So don't worry, I'm incorporating different styles coming up. But for example, wash and go, wash and go, wash and go. Okay. Versus doing a vlog because you're getting things done during the week and you can go ahead and see my life behind the scenes of being a small influencer, small YouTuber, content creator, nano influencer, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? So being true to me is what helps me to keep going. I refuse to pay attention as much as I used to pay attention to the views, as much as I used to pay attention to the likes, as the comments and all of that of what YouTube requires. It will drive you crazy, okay? And you can't let that affect you. You cannot let that control how you choose to run your channel. If this is what you want to do, continue to do it, okay? Do it for you. Sometimes we may need a mental break. I've been there. I have went MIA for a month. I've went MIA for more than 2 months, and that's totally fine. I feel as though if this is not your job and your 9 to 5 and how you're making your income in order to keep a roof over your head and shoes on your feet, then it's okay. Your mental health is way more important. Even if it was your 9 to 5, mental health is just serious, okay? And if you need that break to just recoup and get yourself back on track, that is totally fine. So once you are transparent enough to be honest with your audience, as well as just being true to yourself and doing what you feel that you should do, I think everything will fall into place and your channel would be such a blessing to even one person. And that's the way in which I go about my channel. I have so many friends that they have no idea how much that text message or that Instagram DM means to me to say, girl, I love your channel. Keep doing you. Shout out to everyone that always supports me. Even if it's hard for you to say it, even if it's just a quick text and be like, girl, I love your channel. I appreciate it so much. And the craziest part is I will get messages like that at literally when I'm going, when my mind is blown and like, you know what, maybe I should give up YouTube. I legit will get a text message like that. I will legit get a DM like that, saying something of that sort to just basically push me to be like, I'm about to record another video and I'm gonna keep going. Is that a bad thing that sometimes you may need someone to say that to you in order for that push? It depends. If you're trying to do something and have to have the acceptance of others in order to continue, that may be a different story. However, if you're busting your butt and trying to do something and not getting any feedback, it doesn't hurt to once in a while hear it from someone, right? And I think that's okay. Next point. The next point I have, and this is something I'm struggling with my channel, and Lord knows when I hit 2,000, I was surprised myself, is to be consistent. Being consistent, y'all, is so hard. As of right now, I am working a 9-to-5 job, as well as the fact that we have overtime. If you do not know, I am a passport specialist, and we are getting our butts whooped right now because of all that's been going on with COVID and all that good stuff. So it's been crazy. We are blessed to have overtime, which everybody know overtime is always a plus. I'm not going to turn down no overtime. Trying to work 6 to 6 every day and coming home and recording a video, as well as spending time with your kids, spending time with your spouse, and cooking and keeping the house clean. Then when you finally have a weekend off, you have to go ahead and take pictures and content for Instagram. You have to go ahead and try to figure out what's the next topic you could do for Reels to basically get your Instagram to get pushed and be on the Explore page. Then you have to figure out another topic for a video for YouTube. And when exactly can you get to edit that to be able to be posted on the right day? Being consistent is foreign to me right now. It's hard, but guess what? Hard work pays off. And whether or not you can stay consistent all the time, everyone is having that struggle. I right now at this point in my life cannot stop working my 9-to-5 in order to do YouTube full time. Is that a goal of mine? Absolutely. I would love to be able to do this full time. I would love to have sponsorships and doing things of that sort. But right now, I cannot afford that. So what I can do is what I am going to do, and at the same time I feel as though I can push myself more. My homegirl, one of the awesome YouTubers that I watch, Maya Galore, she's a makeup artist, she's an MUA, and she started doing vlogs and things of that sort. I've seen her flourish from the bottom, and she is amazing and doing her thing on YouTube. And she has said in her videos that when she was working her 9-to-5, she would be going to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning, having to get up at 4 to go to work and do it all over again. And that's legit what I've been doing. But I always think about her when I'm in that bed editing a video at 1:30 in the morning, when I have to get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock the latest, to basically get up and get ready for work, to be at work for 6 o'clock. I think about her and say, if she could do it, I definitely can do it. And is this worth it? Is this something I love to do? Yes, it is something I love to do. And if it's something that I would love to do full time, this is where I'm going to work the hardest. This is the time in my career of YouTube that I'm going to work the hardest, because there's going to be a time, manifestation time, okay, that I will be able to be sleeping and making money. That's the goal, sis. That's the goal, bro. For real. That is the goal, king. That is the goal, queen. Keep on pushing. You have to push yourself. Sometimes we may fall short. That's okay. It's all about getting up, brushing ourselves off, and keep on going. Be consistent as much as you can. We may not be consistent all the time. Everyone is not perfect. Okay, Face Over Matter, one of my favorite YouTubers, also talk about that. There's times she don't want to get up and do anything in regards to YouTube. And it's hearing that from other YouTubers that I'm like, oh my God, it's normal. I thought it was just me. And starting this part of my channel is basically to let y'all know you're not alone. You are not alone, but we can do this together. Okay? We can do it together. And also, in regards to the being consistent, I'm talking about the days of editing, planning your topics, planning what you're going to do in the week, planning when you're going to post, planning the pics, planning the software in which you're using, the apps you're using, the music you're going to use for a video, and things of that sort. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I remember years ago, people may look at you and be like, YouTuber? Psh, what? It's real, okay? It's real. It's real. It really is a full-time job. There's nothing to sleep on when it comes to social media. Okay, next tip. All right, y'all, so the next tip I have is to do your research as you go to help your channel become better. Y'all, that is all I try to do. That is all. There's a lot of videos that you may not like, to be like, oh, she's talking a lot, she's this, she's that. I love watching vlogs. I absolutely love it. I don't have to skip an ad. I have 2 screens at my job. I'm doing my work on one while I'm listening to a YouTuber in the other ear. And you'll be surprised of the same videos that one may think is boring or she talks a lot, that you're gonna learn a lot. This video right here, someone may have clicked off already because, oh Lord, I don't wanna hear what she's talking about. But guess what? Somewhere in this video, I may say something that you be like, oh my God, I never thought of doing that for my channel. That has happened to me numerous of times. And that's just something that I feel as though it's very important in order to just build your brand. It doesn't even have to be YouTube. It doesn't have to be Instagram. Whatever you're doing in regards to you being an entrepreneur, you have to do your research. You can't just go by hearsay. You can't just assume or try to follow. Do your own research, and that will help you to become better at what your calling is, pretty much. You know what I mean? I do my research. I listen to the most random YouTubers. I don't just listen to a certain amount of black YouTubers, or I'm all over just to learn something. You can learn something from everyone when it all boils down to it, and that's what I try to do. Doing research on my own is what's helping me to build my brand. The next tip I have is stop expecting results without doing the work, especially when it's not consistent. This is something I struggle with until today. I can think of every topic under the sun when I'm at work. I can write it down in my phone. I can write it down in my notes because this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. When I get home, honey, I'm gonna hop in the shower. I'm gonna have dinner. I'm gonna talk to my man for a little bit. I'm gonna talk to my daughter for a little bit. I'm gonna talk to my mom for a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in the office. And then I'm gonna edit. And then no. Sis. I did probably all of that, but the part that I was supposed to come in the office and then I go right into bed, because guess what? I was beat. I had a long day at work, and I'm trying to get enough rest to go ahead and have another day long tomorrow. I don't think that was English, but it's okay. Okay? The fact of the matter is, and then when I don't get enough views, and then when I go MIA, and then when my subscribers or my audience sits there and forget about me for a little bit, then when I repost a video and no one is looking at it, and I'm not getting the views, then I'm mad. Why, sis? Why you mad, Avrel? Why? You not staying consistent? How do you expect to keep going, keep getting better if you're not consistent? Stop expecting things when you're not even upholding your side of what you're supposed to do. Point blank, period. This is something I'm struggling with too. You're not alone. You're not alone. I have to keep, when I posted my last clean with me video, I finished recording that video at like 1:30 in the morning when my alarm goes off at 3:30 to go to work. It was the hardest thing, but I was like, nope, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You have to push yourself, and sometimes it's gonna be easier than some, sometimes it's gonna be harder than some, but you have to know what you want, and that's it. So stop expecting results, and results of the good or the benefit of what you want, and you're not willing to do the work and sticking to being consistent. These are tips that I'm just saying that I'm learning and I have learned in regards to my channel. And these are tips that is always going to be in the forefront of my mind. It's not because, oh, I reached 2,000 subscribers that now I don't need this. No. When I'm at 10,000, when I'm at 50,000, up and up and up, I'm still going to have to keep this, because guess what? You have to keep going in order to keep like growing, pretty much. Keep going to keep growing, okay? That's it. And that's just how the social media world is. Next tip I have is the equipment. To me, when I started my YouTube channel, my boyfriend, thank God, went ahead and purchased my Canon G7X Mark my Canon G7X Mark II. Was this necessary? At the time, I did feel like that. I felt like I couldn't do a YouTube channel without having a camera like this. However, I have an iPhone. I mean, people are still using their iPhone that's at 80,000 subscribers. Your equipment is important, but you have to live by your means, right? Don't try to overdo things. And one thing I've learned as well, if I'm not going to be consistent, why are you running to buy all this equipment and you can't even record a video to post it? Hello? These are questions I say to myself. These are times when I get down, I get upset at myself and I'm talking to myself, because sometimes we have to be our own critic, right? You have to be honest with yourself. If you're in denial, then that's different. But if you're going to be true to yourself, be transparent to yourself, and basically really know what you want to do on your channel, on your social media handle, then you have to be true to yourself. You don't need a $600 camera right away. Live by your means. Take your time and grow. Do what you got to do. Get those videos out. If you got to edit on your phone until you can afford the camera, go right ahead. But this is not going to make you be a better YouTuber if you're still inconsistent. And these are conversations I've had with myself and still having with myself. Equipment matters, but you have to just get the main things, which is probably just a ring light is the most important, because I've learned that the way your video look does affect your views. It does affect how long someone may watch your video, because it does, me as just a viewer of YouTube, it also affects me that way. I'm not gonna watch a video that I can barely see the person that's talking to me. You know what I mean? It does make a statement. So just pay attention to that. Take your time, but purchase what you need to purchase at the appropriate time. Don't jump before the horse. You know what I mean? I don't know if that was English, but whatever. All right. And then the other thing is sponsorships. That's another thing. I feel like that should be something that I felt like I couldn't think about sponsorships and things of that sort until I got to a certain subscriber count. And I'm learning that no, you can reach out to companies when you're less than 1,000 subscribers. You can reach out to companies when you're less than 5,000 and 10,000. Listen, at least even if they turn you down, you're getting that practice that you need, sis, to go ahead and get what you need to get. Whether they turn you down, you're preparing yourself, you're practicing, and you're prepping for when the time comes of you really getting that sponsorship that you've probably been wanting so bad. You know what I'm saying? So that's all, you know, to me, I'm basically trying to get my media kit ready. What is a media kit? If you don't know what a media kit is and you have a YouTube channel, that already says that you're not doing your research. You're not doing your research to know what you need to build. What is your niche? Why have you started a YouTube channel? What are you doing? What are you doing? The last tip I have for this segment of the video is treat your YouTube, treat your Instagram, treat your TikTok as a business, if that is what you want. For me, I'm trying to build my brand. My brand is Home with a Naturalista. I'm trying to build my brand in terms of being an influencer, right? Influencer can mean so many things to me. It doesn't have to be the flyness. It doesn't have to be the Gucci bag and the Yves Saint Laurent bag. It does not have to be that. It can be an influencer in terms of this. Me helping those that are in my same shoes. Like, keep going. Keep going, king. Keep going, queen. You can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. Treat your YouTube. Treat your Instagram, your TikTok, your Pinterest. Treat what you love the most as a business, because you'll put forth more for your business, especially when it comes to the benefit that you can get from that. So y'all, I basically went ahead and covered all the tips for this episode of what I believe is the most important with starting your entrepreneur's life in regards to social media, such as being a content creator. Content creator is not easy, and I am the first to say that. I'm still trying. I feel as though I could have been at such a higher level of having an audience than where I am now had I paid attention to these tips that I have. So if you are just starting off, go ahead, start early. Okay, start early and take advantage, but believe one thing, it's never too late, and it's better late than never. Okay, so you guys, thank you so much. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, go ahead and like this video and let me know what you think of this topic. Go ahead and feel free to leave some comments, leave some questions, whatever you might want me to include in the next episode when I talk about content creator. Go ahead and ask me. I appreciate you guys so much. We are in this together. I got you. I hope you got me. Comment down below. Feel free to ask any questions. I will be sure to respond. And if there are any topics you would want me to include in the next episode, please go ahead and leave them down below. Follow me on Instagram, Home with a Naturalista, no space. Home with a Naturalista, no space. As well as on TikTok, same thing, Home with a Naturalista, no space. Thank you guys so much. Wherever you are, you have a safe and wonderful night, morning, day, wherever you are in the world. And I love you guys. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. We gon' show